Hello everyone, this is Arthur the Moonlit Usurper, and welcome back for another episode of Dark Souls 3, the Moonlit Night walkthrough. We're back at the Road of Sacrifices, because in this episode, we are going to explore Farron Keep. I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. First, we're going to go down here. Oh, no. Hold on. Oh, wow. I just remembered I forgot something. In fact... Oh, shit. Screw it. Let's go through this little side path, because it gives us several, allows us to get several things. First, the gold falcon shield, parrying shield, and well, now we're gonna deal with this. Oh, it's a good invader. Oh, speaking of which, the Covenant, the Watchdogs of Farron, we can find that in Farron Keep. Hopefully we don't die. That took a lot more out of us. Oh, you may get to see what frostbite is like in this episode. So have fun with that. There we go. Just hit him before hyper hits him. Ow, shit. So we're gonna do the honorable thing and not heal, apparently, which is good. Ow, oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna heal. I'm gonna do this right. More firebombs. In fact... Well, we almost succeeded. It's just... Maces, or great maces, I think that's technically a great mace, have a lot of hyper armor, which allows you to poise through attacks. Basically, you get hit, you don't immediately stagger from it. Oh, let's see. Ugh. Now, we can make do with 700 hit points. As first, let's go back where we were earlier. Because we have a crab following us. Let's see what this does. There we go. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. There we go. Now, one thing I forgot to do was check the mana costs of Great Sorrow, Great Haven Sorrow. Mana cost 10 and 14. Huh. So pound for pound, you get more. Technically, I think you still get more out of this than this, but eventually when you get to high enough ints, I'd say it's probably safer just to use Great Sorrow for every little grunt enemy. Because Great Heavy is more of, if you didn't want to use Soul Spear, a boss killer. I say more of. Now, let's just go back and get our souls. Good. Got our 5,000 plus souls. And large soul of an unknown traveler. Now, right in front of right in the stairway to Right over there is the stairway to Farron Keep. And before we could get to it, we have to deal with these two. There's an enemy right over there. First, we're gonna take out his big friend. Oh, wow. Jagged wall. Oh, shit. So, basically, if you're a spellcaster, you can pretty much get him to the point where he's locked in his healing animation. Once he goes to heal, fire a spell, then he goes back to heal, fire your spell, and he'll basically be unable to do anything but that. Now let's deal with this guy. Wow. Ow. Shit. Alright. Let's go sword to sword. Ow. He won't heal, so that's a good thing for this fight. Ah! Oh, good. Managed to get through that one. Get him to use his weapon art and just back away from it. Then go in. Unfortunately, we didn't do that. Beware of the kick, because that will hurt. No, 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 no. Wow. Should have healed. This is time and most of I've died, but that time was because I was being dumb. Oh, now we're beef jerky, man. And we'll deal with that later. And now, one thing I'll say before we go to face against that one guy, the guy with the curved razor who beat us to death. We really beat the guy with the great club. I believe this is the great club. Yep. It's like this, but I think this may scale higher. May have higher scaling than the large club. It's got a higher strength requirement and slightly higher base damage. Yeah, scaling is a bit higher. Oh. Yeah, let's kill them. That one. Oh shit. Oh shit. No, 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 no. Get out of the way. Leave me alone. I don't ask for this. I didn't ask for this. Let's grab this. Because it won't reach us. Now let's see. What did we get? Oh yeah, the Fallen Knight set. It's a relatively decent armor set. It's got a lot more physical defense. Definitely a lot more fire. Let's see. Lower resistance / armor, but much higher fire. Okay, now we're how much higher? It's got a lot more poise. Okay. Maybe? I mean, I could remove this, but this apparently has a lot more poison. Everything has more poise. This definitely has more poise. Good. This will work. Alright, round 2. In your face. Oh, that's neat. Ow. Just treat this like a PvP match. Just without all the internet lag. Well, sometimes. Okay. I don't know why I did that. There we go. 4-hit combo. Smug chug. And we get the Exile Greatsword as a reward. Now, this is, I believe it's the first Greatsword you get in-game. Yeah, first Greatsword we receive in-game. Outside of you having a buddy trade or drop you a weapon. Wow. Weighs a lot more than what we have right now. 24 strength, 16 dex. I think it scales slightly more towards strength. Could be wrong, and maybe that C scaling is effectively a D, but don't take my word for it. Really, don't. Now let's go over here, and there's the ladder that'll take us to Farron Keep. I'm pretty sure I've spent like almost 10 or so minutes just dying and go back here. Wow, that is really haunting. Now down here, look through this broken and locked off door. You see where we got the Farron coal? That's kind of nice how it kind of loops in. Kind of. It's a lot more linear than Dark Souls 1, so if you're really turned off by that, don't play this. Or Dark Souls 2. Well, if you're otherwise able to not be okay with it, then well, you can play. And well, let's get now let's Ember up because extra health. Now, in this area, we're going to find 2 sorcery scrolls to give the ore back. A helmet that will help boost our spell damage. And, oh god, I know there's something else. Several sorcery scrolls. Well, several sorceries. Aside from that, I believe there's an Essence Flask shard and, oh god, I forgot what it was called. It's Undead Bone Fragment? Undead Bone Shard? Something like that. Basically the thing you burn at the Shrine Bonfire to boost your Essence Flask recovery rate. Now over here, these are slugs. Best way to kill them, cross attacks. But this works good. Now, we grab the Ragged Mask, which just mostly a snazzy little fashion thing. Yep. Hold on. Reduce intake of various poisonous and noxious fumes. The description makes it sound like it gives you increased poison resistance. But it unfortunately doesn't. Now, this area is where those daggers would come in handy. Because of their weapon skill. Equip the bow. Yep. Now, there are some stuff over there, but we'll get to it later. Ish. Just run. Run, wait for the poison to go down. And shit, we don't have anything that can reduce the poison though. Ah, crucified enemy. Ooh. And wow, I believe that's the enemy's guts and stuff. Now, I don't think that's the shards over there, but no, it's over here. There you go. Let's grab 10 prism stones. Oh, another thing that's here. This area that I can remember. Again, my memory spot these things. We'll find a coal to give to Andre in this area. But, of course, stop building up. Let's grab that. Don't worry, it's not that bad, really. It kind of is over the long run, but... Well, let's go over here, because this enemy we're going to have to take out. Ow, 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 shit. This is a Dark Wraith. If you play Dark Souls 1, you'll recognize it. Okay, good. Oh, no, no. No, 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 no. There we go. Took a lot more damage than I personally think we should have, but we killed him. And there's our reward. The Sage's Coal. Enables Crystal, Blessed, and Deep Infusions. So, first Faith Infusion enabled. First Magic Infusion enabled. There's something under Crystal. It's kind of like the Blessed of Magic Infusions. But not. It mostly helps you regenerate focus points as you kill enemies. Now, let's go back over here. I'm gonna unequip that for now. Decrease our weight. Let's grab Titanite Shard. And here's the first altar whose flame we have to stuff out. There we go. Those, what we just killed, are called Gru. They can inflict poison on you. Let's extinguish the flame. And cutscene. Alright. That's done, and let's continue on. Oh, crap. Alright, so 3 shots is enough. That's good. Go over here, grab some rotten pine resin. Apparently we have our max of 5. Part of me wonders what the rationale was for the max amount of things you could have on your person. I'm not complaining here, I'm just kind of wondering. Oh. This next part? Avoid that. Whatever you do. Those are giant sacks of poison. Where if anything grows out of us, and I believe that's where we fought the Dark Wraith if we look closely in the distance. Because that thing will face fuck us. Oh, if you're wondering what that sound is, that's dogs. Yep. That's Gru Dog. That is Gru who will match your face. And claw your face, getting stronger. It can also jump on you and inflict damage that way. There we go. That works out. Now it's... Now, this part, that part with the sledge that it was a literal slog to get through, we should have used the dagger's weapon skill, as that would have allowed us to basically avoid all that. Instead, we didn't. Oh, shit. Let's see. Hopefully the spell can actually reach. There we go. Feels so much better. Okay, there is another one right under me. And it's Ace Witness. That's good. Come on. You know you want to. Or no. What? I'm okay with fall damage. Well, bludgeoning attack damage. Shit. So we got stuck on that tree. There we go. Makes it a lot better. Now, hear that giant groaning noise? That is an Elder Group. Do not mess with them. Oh, let's use this. I figure out, I believe there's a bonfire right next to the second altar. Or right after the second altar. Over there is roughly off in the distance is the third. I could be wrong. Yay! Ambient sound! Just walk slow. Keep that thing in your view at all times. And walk slowly. Oh, good. Now, one way to tell you're near the altars is look for the flames. Or look for the bonfires. I believe those are called bonfires. I could be wrong. Yeah, let's drink the Sigbrow. That helps. Kind of, sort of. There we go. Dead grew. There's no ever grew? No? You okay? Oh, good. Purple Moss Club. Now, let's snuff flame number 2. We'll snuff out flame number 2. Now, there's nothing over here at all. And we're basically almost tapped out on Estus. Might as well unequip that just to be safe. Okay, there we go. I'll aim myself away from it for some reason. Oh, come on. Okay, that one was all me. In fact, the first one was all me. Alright, this next one, it should be relatively easy to kill it. Just be wary of the poison cloud. Which, unfortunately, it spams like no one's business. So I shot between its legs. Oh, cut! There we go. I don't know why that missed, but... Oh, good. That's restored itself. And it doesn't matter. Why? Because we lit our bonfire. Now, one thing to note here, while Embered, you will be invaded in this area by an NPC. I had to specify that because the first part would have been no duh. Now, in that tower over there with all those slugs, that's an undead bone shard. You can find an undead bone shard. So let's grab that. My fault. My fault. Free edge. There we go. They're all dead. And second undead bone shard can find again. Well, technically you can find one in the area past the Crystal Sage's bonfire, which is called... God, I am brain farting. Oh, Cathedral of the Deep. Wow, I brain farted over that. Now, the last altar is right in that direction. But we're going to take a little detour for a sorcery scroll. And some... First, an item that will... A headpiece that will boost our sorcery damage. Then, a sorcery scroll. First, we have to get rid of these dogs. Now, let's see. There we go. That was hoping, but worked. This next part is going to be tricky. First, let's grab that little item over there. I believe that's... tie-dye shard. Try to reduce our poison bit off for now. Now it's not gonna really matter-ish. But right on here is a giant crab. Gosh. Now. Gosh. This is why I say don't get rid of that white plant birch. So I say don't get rid of the young white plants which I gives you. Because it protects us from stuff like this. There we go. This is the second of 3 young white birches you find in game. Let's see, we got Crown of Dusk and 2 young white branches. Thank you, Giant, for not killing us and helping and killing that crab. Let's see, the ring we get from the crab dying is... You know, I just keep realizing there was a much easier way of getting to this section of our inventory. The Lingering Dragon Crest Ring. Extends life of spell effects, so basically your buffs last a little bit longer than normal. Grab ourselves an Ember. Oh, and a Crown of Dusk. This is, if you want a really high amount of spell damage, if not maximum amount, this is basically necessary to equip. Now, the biggest problem with this, it just shits on magic defense, as you can see. But it does give us a little bit of curse defense. And boosts our magic by, I think, 10%. We do 10% more damage. Yeah, it basically... Plus, it also removes Fashion Soul, so... If you were a Fashion Souls guy and you're not really a fan of it, probably better off picking something else. Now we're... Hold on a minute. There was an other way we could go. I just completely spaced out about that. Specifically, it's... Let's equip those daggers again, and wow, 666. Huh. Quick step, quick step, quick step, quick step, quick step. Keep quick stepping through this. We're going to murder everything here. Crap. Did I just unintentionally zoom in? Great heavy soil. There we go. And just for safety, like that. Okay. Well, took one more shot than I possibly figured needed, but it's dead. And right next to this mushroom is the Sage's Scroll. Looking at the description, learn sorceries of the Crystal Sages. Well, some of them. You're not going to learn that crystal ball attack, which sends crystals flying. Well, that line... Well, that crystal missile. You're not going to learn that. Now, if you look around this area... Well, lore time. Kind of lore time. If you look around at these mushrooms, and you played Dark Souls 1 before, you will recognize them. Yep. This, I believe some people who are more knowledgeable about lore have theorized that this is basically Darkroot Garden / Ulasil from Dark Souls 1. And we're exploring the bad times of it. Okay, we're gonna kill these guys because they will drop off. Be wary of the red skulls. And be wary of red skulls. Now I think about it. I don't even know if those were the particular things we need to kill. Because some of them drop items. Oh, some of them drop particular items. Oh no. So yeah, they can also whack you with the death of their tree. And from killing that particularly, you get the Black Bow of Ferris, which is, I believe, the best bow you can get in the game. $18 dex requirement. It's got better range. Like 1.5 times the range. Which can be useful if we're just trying to snipe enemies. Farther away enemies. With arrows. Not sorceries, because sorceries don't have that kind of range. Unfortunately. Slam us with its tree, and we get Ferris's hat. I believe right over here is a poison gem. I could have sworn we're gonna get the Archer Ferris's set, but I'm pretty sure all we get is the hat and the bow. Now we're back to the bonfire. Because, well, no real reason to walk all the way back through sludge just to get to the bonfire. Okay, we're healed. Let's explore. Let's do another little side trip. As we'll eventually get the last sorcery scroll in this area and snuff the flame of the last altar. We go over here and kill the slugs. First, let's grab that item in the end. It's Wolf's Blood Swordgrass, which is what you use to break up the Watchdogs of Farron Covenant. Notice we can fast climb up ladders. Now, fast climb, you notice that the scenery changes. Instead of murky sky, we get sun. And giant bridge. Now, we'll go there. We'll grab that. First, let's rest the body. And talk to the Wolf of Farron. Well, the old Wolf of Farron. We get the Legion Etiquette Gesture, and we ask to join Covenant. This will grant us the Watchdogs of Farron Covenant. Now, I believe giving it 30 Wolf's Blade Swordgrasses grants you a powerful shield, a great shield, specifically to what our Artorias used. It's either that or a ring. Ignore that weird noise. Ah, and now it's a medallion. Medallion. Vertebra. Sheepskin parchment. Sheepskin parchment. Talisman. I could be wrong, but I don't think the Blade of the Dark Moon Covenant item is a sheepskin parchment. I could be wrong. But we'll know when we get there. Now, go over here and we find kill it. It drops the second Twinkling Titanite shard you find in game. Go over here, smack the wall in. Now we can get the Dream Chaser's Ashes. This will help us progress our Cirrus questline. This is just to get more Titanite plus a miracle and a soul, through which we can either get a pyromancy or a ring. Personally, I'd say the ring is more useful for a lot more builds. Thought something was in the room with me. I'm spooking myself way too much. Now, if you look over there, you'll probably recognize what that is. Oh, thank God, we missed it. That is the thing we fought in Dark Souls 1. Specifically, I think it's the thing we fought in the basement of the Undead Asylum in Dark Souls 1. It's like when you return back to the Undead Asylum with the crow, explore the rest of the area, then fall through the floor. The Asylum Demon? I believe that's what it's called. Just turn the soil! Go to the side. why I did that. That was an accidental bug press. Oh, it's dead. We get so traded. Was once the gatekeeper of Lothric. Was Lothric at some point in time to get an asylum? Or did they figure, hey, let's use this guy who used to guard this jail and have him guard this wall? Well, this was part of the wall of Lothric. I believe. Because the other part is... Well, we all know where it is. Kind of. Again, geography in this place is borked. And then look down below, and Farron Keep. And... there's the home of the Abyss Watchers. Well, technically Farron Swamp / Farron Keep. And the area is altogether Farron Keep, but we were in technically Farron Swamp. This was, I believe, the first keep of the Abyss Watchers. Well, one of the keeps they had here. The one where we find them in, I believe, in maybe their training ground. I could be wrong. Let's strike some Estus. This next part is going to involve us running and trying to kill 2 crystal lizards. Technically there's 3 of them, but... there we go, he didn't notice us. There we... yes! 2 of them. Well, technically we just got 2 large Titanite shards. I said regular, but... okay, I know we got one from trading bombs to the crow. Where did we get the other one? Oh, let's grab the lightning spear from this dead dragon. From in front of this dead dragon. Oh, there's the rest of the kind of high wall. That's where we found Yol. The Wanderer. Poor man died. And here's the first offense miracle. Damage dealing miracle you find in game. Most of the miracles you're going to find in game are late game. Mostly for bosses. And here's a good shield of... oh, sorry. That we'll probably end up using later on. Dragon Crest Shield's got better just about everything. Except for weight, which is the same. But it requires 14 strength. And, well, we'll get there. I want to see if my spell can knock it over. Nope. Nope. It just scared it. Oh, shit. Oh, that crystal lizard, I believe it drops a heavy gem. Anyways, so don't have to worry about it. No shit. Oh, run. There's nothing else here other than that crystal lizard we failed to kill. Now just fall like this, and you won't die from fall damage. Hopefully. There have been times where I've actually screwed that up. But we've explored this part of Farron Keep. Or the Farron Covenant's hideout. Well, the Watchdog of Farron's Keep. The keep for the Watchdogs of Farron. Now we're going to use the bonfire to heal, because why not? kill this one. Oh, and I need to make myself more comfortable. There we go. Let's continue on and grab the Titanite shard. Don't have to worry about the slugs. Don't think anything's over there. There is something over there, though. Oh, here's a clever way you can kill those things. Just get them, get the Elder Crews right next to the fire, and they'll take damage from it. Although we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to pelt it with sorceries. Oh shit! Oh shit. Well, we managed to kill it, and we get an ember. Yay! Yeah, no, you're wondering why aren't you equipping a dagger? Because I keep forgetting, and frankly, too lazy to find. Oh! Remember Heisel? That's the NPC who invade us here. Let's go over here first. There we go. Let's grab the Sunlight Talisman and treat this as a sword. Now, Sunlight Talisman. I don't know why I'm doing this. Second talisman you find in game. Assuming you didn't start as a cleric. 14 dex requirement, and I was about to say something else, but I realized I'd be wrong. Because it'd be inaccurate. Got lower scaling, so I think it's not that good. Relatively speaking. Okay, Heisel should be here somewhere. I say should be. Where's Heisel? Oh wait, Heisel's right there. Right past the third altar, so deal with her. Titanite shard. Now, look over there. Right. I think it's over here. Behind that tree is an Elder Group. Now, there's an easy way to get past it. Just hug the rock side, the cliff side. And you'll be fine. I'll say so, I'll patch it to where, oh, he'll notice you and wreck your face. Hug the side of the wall, and we're good. In fact, flame, be gone. Gotta rock that the test for getting to the Abyss Watchers is snuffing out the flame. Right, it's ironic in the sense that the Abyss Watchers sacrifice themselves to the first flame to kindle it. What we're doing is basically snuffing out flames too. Okay, we're snuffing out flames to light other flames to open the door to the Abyss Watchers. Got Homer Bone. And over here is one of those face screwing crews. Face fucking crews I told you about earlier. Oh shit. No, 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 no. Ow, shit. There we go. It's dead. It's dead. You don't have to worry about it. Did Heisel just leave? Come on, Heisel. Did Heisel increase her defense? She fires like 5 arrows at a time. And naked that up. Ha! Terrible miss. And smack. Don't let her get first hit off with her two-handed club. Seriously, don't. Yes. See? Was there frame rate lag? Yes! She's dead. Do not have to deal with that crap. Well, this is the last time we fight her again. Now, right over there, roughly right around there, is where we'll find the second sorcery scroll in this area. Right over here, we'll go around this way, we'll eventually find ourselves back at the first bonfire for Farron Key, plus find ourselves a pyromancy. So we'll backtrack just for that. Rush. Let's grab large soul of a nameless soldier. And try killing all these basilisks. I feel like I could have wasted a little bit more magic. Oh, the basilisks in this game are like the ones from Dark Souls 1 in terms of the whole curse mechanic. And our large soul of a nameless soldier. My nose itches and it feels like my glasses are very loose for some reason. Alright. The problem is with this particular area, there's a bunch of basilisks. Rush. Run! Shit! Or just fat roll! Fat roll from sludge! Are you serious? Oh, that must be so painful for all of you. The fact that I just wasted you with 2 soul arrows each. I know there's another one here. I could have sworn there was another one. So we barely have enough stamina to fire 2 regular soul arrows. Ow! Damn it! Stupid tree! Oh, come on! That's now. It's better to kill before they get to leap, because they can leap and spray you with their curse chemical. Or curse breath. And we don't need that. Huh. I can swear there's no one here. Maybe it's the ambient noises making me paranoid as shit. But I can swear there's no one. And with how finicky the lockout system is, aka sometimes you tend not to lock out until the enemy's right up your rear. We may end up getting burned. Ah, there's another item. Now, right over here is the Pyromancy Iron Flesh, which I believe is the first pyromancy we have on our person, because we didn't buy any other pyromancies. This is useful for allowing you to... It's one of the best, only ways for spells to give you artificial poise. Basically, you use that, you can take a lot of hits, but best not to use it against anything that can do lightning damage, because once that happens, you're basically boned. Now, let's equip our Brigand Twin Daggers and go back around. Oh, you can use these even without focus points, because all you need is one focus point and you can use weapon skills indefinitely. Just some weapon skills won't pack the same punch. As they would otherwise. I know that was a random pause, but I'm weird like that. This does remind me a lot of football. Ow, damn, no. Die. I want you to die. Oh, no. There's an Elder Grew. I don't think there's anything really important in there. Crap. We have nothing to heal ourselves with. Okay, let's just snipe and unequip this. Snipe him. So oh yeah. At this point you probably noticed that the clouds linger. So best not to stay in the middle of those stink clouds. Okay, I know there's another annoying little pest somewhere. Oh, no. Shit. Oh, come on! Alright. Screw it. Kill him. Grab the repair powder. Go over here. And quick bit of lore. If you're wondering if you're having a feeling of deja vu with this mushroom, this is Elizabeth the mushroom. You know, that talking mushroom lady you meet in Uluseel early on in your journey in the past, Dark Souls 1. Plus over here we just got the antiquated dress set. And from that chest we got the golden scroll. This allows us to learn sorcery such as Hidden Body. just to give you a preview of what you can learn with it. As for the Sage's Scroll, it's not really worth shit. It's not worth anything. The spells you learn from the Sage's Scroll, not really all that meh. Let's see, I believe we've got everything we were looking for from Farron Keep. And that's a, upgrade our flask. Capacity. Upgrade our flask more. Give things we're gonna do. Upgrade our Estus flask capacity. Upgrade our Estus healing capacity. Give Orbeck the scrolls and purchase some spells off him, possibly. Actually, what? Not possibly. Let's do it now. We're gonna bird for all these soul items. Alright. We got 56,000 souls. First give Andre the coal and reinforce our flask. In fact, now we have 3 ashen flasks. Let's give him the coal.
Well, well. What's the undead legion doing with a coal such as this? I'd heard one of the crystal sages had sided with Farron's abyss watchers. I suppose it must be true. You should know, this coal is imbued with magic. First one I've ever seen. Hardly a surprise, is it? I've never been one for books or wise men.
So, now we can reinforce our weapon first, so let's do that. Let's upgrade our long sword to +4. And heretic staff to +4. There we go, we're much stronger than before. Right. 215 to 230. That can't be right. Let's see. Well, this would give us A scaling an int. But as of now, we've still got magic damage we could do, so no. I think that's a 215.
Pretty be careful. I go.
111. I think it's a 215. Apparently upgraded +5 doesn't increase. It doesn't make it that much stronger, which is kind of a shame, but... Right, I keep forgetting he has nothing new for us. But we do have new stuff for Orbeck.
Back again.
Let's give him the sorcery Sage's Scroll first.
Oh my. This is stupendous. And the undead legion of Farron possesses sorceries quite unknown. Thank you for upholding your end of the bargain. I doubt I ever would have made this discovery alone. Now, let us unravel the thing, so you may put these new sorceries to use.
So, here's some of the sorceries you'll basically get from it. Orbeck now that after giving him the Farron Scroll. Crystal Sage Scroll. Great Farron Dart and Farron Hail. That thing that... And Pestilent Mist. I believe it was called something else before it was patched. Hold on. I am actually Googling this right now to see which spells. Okay, so we already had this unlocked. Shit, how did we unlock Pestilent Mist? I am actually looking this up because we did not have that before. Oh. So after you get Pestilent Mist after giving Orbeck any sorcery scroll, so that's why we have it. Let's buy it. I think we already have that. Oh wait, we bought it from Uriel. Now, I believe aside from if you didn't start a sorcery class, you get the Young Sorcerer Ring after giving Orbeck 15 scrolls. But I think he also gives you a gesture after giving him, like, purchasing 15 spells from him. We've already purchased quite a bit of stuff from Yuria. I think we purchased 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's give Orbeck the golden skull.
Well, this is very unusual. It's from Moonlit, an ancient land of golden sorceries. Not even the Dragon School possesses such a long-lost scroll. What would the Xanthus scholars say with their ridiculous headwear? They would simply slaver over this find.
So, thanks to Lucio's scroll, we get Cast Light, Repair, kind of useful if you don't want to use repair powders, but I'd say it's good for people who want to have a utility sorcery. In fact, pretty much every sorcery from the Lucio Scroll is utility. But this is the most useful. Basically allows you to do stealth. Now, it doesn't cover up sound though. You need another spell for that. And well, we already have it. Spook. Spook, hit body, basically allow you to just go around backstabbing damn near everything that you backstab. My hand weapon is... I think this is a gimmick thing for PvP. Hidden weapon. Or allows you to do Saber from Fates, the Fate series cosplay. Well, cosplays of Saber from Fate series. By Saber I mean like Arturia. Or Queen Arthur from Fate Zero, Fate Stay Night. Basically, well, usually I'd say I think it's mainly used for cosplays of Saber. I know that was pretty much rarely, but TLDR, the spell, it's probably been used for cosplays of characters, anime characters who have their weapons hidden for some reason. Well, hide their weapons with magic. Let's see, we've purchased 5, 6, 14. But let's just buy one more. Then we can talk to Orbeck.
How do you like gimmicks, friend?
There we go.
This is a sign, a cipher, employed by sorcerers who use quietude to their advantage.
Get the Silent Ally gesture and the Slumbering Dragon Crest ring.
With this, you can be sure to tell friend from foe from your very first encounter. It's a very old practice at this point, but one that you deserve to know.
So I think we're
Promise
done
to
with
stay.
Orbeck. Now, I just remembered that we had to talk to the Shrine Handmaid and give her the Umbral Ash.
Ashen One, what woeful umbral ash
different
is
text.
this? This barren dust, stuff of a fool, won't yield aught. Where didst thou happen upon the stuff? Tell me for the sport. Oh yes, I see. Clinging to lofty dreams in this dying world, more's the pity. It must come from one most foolish indeed. Wouldst thou not agree?
So, some of the new things you can purchase thanks to giving the Shrine Handmaid Dream Chaser's Ashes. The Hidden Blessing. I believe also the Purple Moss Clump and the Black Bug Pellet. Wish you could buy unlimited amounts of these, because helpful. And I believe the Composite Bow. Oh no, we could have gotten that from taking care of those two guys who were guarding Farron's Keep, the entrance to Farron's Keep. And speaking of which, here's the Exile set, which you get from killing those two guys who were guarding Farron's Keep. This is what you get from killing the Crystal Sages. Well, the Crystal Sage. We'll fight the other twin later on in the game. It'll reappear as a mini-boss, basically. And speaking of which, get the lever set for fighting, I believe it's either the Dream Chaser's Ashes or getting the Black Bow of Ferris. Okay, you get it from the Dream Chaser's Ashes. It's basically starting armor class of the Hunter from Dark Souls 2, which I believe was a variant of Thief. Again, I have not played Dark Souls 1 in a while. Otherwise, there's not much different. I believe she sold the chain armor before giving her the Ashes.
Ashen?
Now, shit, we'll have to wait until Cirrus comes back. Well, when she does, we'll be able to tell her that. Be able to progress our quest line with her. And you can progress. Think about it. We've already progressed Leonard's quest line, we just haven't talked to her in a good long while, so.
Well, hasn't it been some time? I'm Leonard, the Ringfinger. Remember me? I slipped you those red eyes some time ago. You're making quite an effort of it, so I thought you might like to know. If you yearn for a proper red-eye orb, one that is uncracked, then kill the Dark Wraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness. He has been a prisoner for many ages in the deepest cell in all Lothric.
So,
I can see
got
it in
that.
your eyes. If you didn't invade, didn't pillage, whatever would you do?
I think you're projecting, Leonhard. I mean, we haven't even invaded. Why? Because our stats at this point in the game not really optimal for invading, I'd say. So, think about it. Next episode, we're gonna do a little detour and fight the Dark Wraith locked in the cell in the high wall of Lothric Tower. Basically, kind of opposite of where we found Grey Rat, roughly. First, let's burn our bone shard. And talk to...
Welcome
Barkeeper.
host. Very well, then take...
There we go. 27 intelligence.
Farewell, Ash of Maiden.
We're almost to our goal of 30. And rest again, because why not? We're basically pretty much done with this episode. The next one, we will do another... We'll go off the beaten path yet again and take on the Dark Wraith and the High Wall of Lothric. So, bye everyone.